Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're going to go out on the second mission here today. Let's have a look at what we can do. Oh, we can go into the farmstead already. Let's just have a look at this quickly before we come out. We won't be going into here yet. But this is a special mission. Defeat all enemies. So this is the DLC. We've got the Colour of Madness. It is an endless mission basically, which you go through wave after wave after wave of combat. I think after every 20 or so fights, you get to have a bit of a respite where you get either some food or a campsite or something like that. We will be going through that. Not quite yet. I want to get some of my guys up to maybe level 3, level 4 before we start going into here. So we have the ruins, which we'll be doing today. So we have a scouting mission, which is a short. We have a skirmish, which is a short, 100% of rune battles. And then we have 2 mediums as well. Let's just have a look at the trinkets here. -2 dodge, not too keen on that. We have seer stone, plus 15% scouting chance, that's okay. Not too bad. -1 speed, not too keen on. That's quite nice. The +4 dodge means we get moved and stunned a little bit more though. And then on here, -3% crit, but plus on the prot. So that was probably the best one actually. It's the one I want the most, to be honest with you. So for the loadout, we will be going for this one then. For the loadouts, we will be doing Dismas in the 3rd slot and our new man-at-arms in the 2nd slot. Doesn't have a name for this team, but we should be good to go on this. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. We've got Mulan in the Abbey, and then we can start spending some of these heirlooms once we get back to town as well. So we'll go on to provisions for this. I do have actually on my phone, I've got the Darkest Companion app, which will give me basically a little cheat sheet to say what provisions you are supposed to have going into some of these things. So this is a location is ruins, length is short, and difficulty is apprentice. So we should have a stack of food. So that's 12 food. 2 shovels, I agree with that. 1 bandage. Now I don't know how up to date this is. It does seem pretty up to date. The app doesn't need updating at all. So hopefully we're okay. 1 skeleton key. I'm actually going to take 2. I like to go overboard on the skeleton keys because you do get a lot more from them when you use them. 2 holy water, so we need 1 more. And 8 torches. Yeah, 8 torches is fine. We ended up only using, I think, 1 of them on the last mission. So that's that. That's our loadout. This is our team. Let's embark. Now, some of these missions, this is only going to be a fairly quick one today because it is a short mission. However, as we go on into the medium length and the long length missions, and especially towards the late game, and even more so in the endless mode, we will be having some fairly long episodes with this. This one should only be like 25 minutes, half hour long. But some of the episodes in this series may come up to about an hour long. So we don't want to go for the bookcase. That can be bad, very bad in some cases. Yeah, so bear in mind that these episodes may be a bit longer than you're used to on this channel. But hopefully we'll have some good fun with this as well. You have a curio going up to this next room. Just having a look at the actual map here. This is explore 90% of the rooms, so I want to kind of do a dog leg here and then come back on myself, and then head up this way. I will miss out this room basically. Curio, oh, this thing I think actually gives you, can't remember if it's a buff or if it's ultra light. That seems like you should be able to use holy water on it, or a torch. I'm going to try holy water. Coin favor from the gods for a buff, plus 30% until camp. That's really nice. No combat in here, so let's head into the next room. Will this be our first fight? No. Wow. Okay, this might be a very, very quick one then. Let's have a look. There's nothing in this one either. Let's head through here. We have a trap here. Let's just have a look at the disarm chance. You are also the most stressed as well, so we will go for you. Disarmed. Excellent. Bit of stress relief there as well. Let's torch up again. I want to try and keep the torch fairly high, but I'm not going to go crazy on the torches. More scouting. We have an obstacle. So again, we'll head to this room. Use a shovel there. Hopefully that's the only shovel we're going to need. Well, we've got one more, so that's okay. But other than that, portrait. So I want to go quite heavy on the. Oh, I meant to right click on the torch there rather than left click on the door. Yeah, I want to go fairly heavy on heirlooms in this run. It's one thing I didn't do very well on the last playthrough I did of this. I focused on money rather than on heirlooms, and that was to my detriment because I wasn't able to do much in the way of upgrading in town. Nothing in there. And we'll carry on. Did I actually miss that one on the way, or is that just spawned in now? Again, Tifa torch. Head on back through, and this time we will... And I suppose we might as well actually go for this empty room here and miss out 2 combats. We are missing out a curio as well, but if we can do this one nice and quickly, then we can actually get another mission in today as well. We'll do the other short quest that we had in the ruins. More scouting. We have a combat and then an empty room, so we should be okay. Pile of books. I think this one's okay. And I seem to remember you can use a torch on this. I've only got 1 torch left. Wow. Let's just go for it. Reading an unsettling passage. Didn't actually do anything though. That's okay. And here's the combat. And they are surprised. Excellent. This is a fairly easy combat. This guy at the back blights. These 2 can put diseases on you though, so we really want to try and stop that disease. So yeah, so we'll just start attacking, and I think if I can... I was hoping to be able to get a Grape Shot Blast off last. But that will kill... Yeah, that's pretty good, to be honest. Because then I can do a Zealous Accusation, which hits the front 2 line, front 2, and that's sure... Ow, 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 I felt that one. Not good. I actually fear the maggot more than the spider. Really unfortunate. And we got blighted. Engravenable. 3 damage. Please don't get the disease. Didn't get the stun either. That's good. I just don't want the disease. Grape Shot Blast, kill them. Phew. Right, we got from that stun stone. Okay. We may as well actually put that onto you. No, you don't have a stun. However, you do. And do you? Let's have a look. You do have a stun, stunning blow. But you also have the dazzling light. So we're going to go for you. -1 speed, but that's okay. So we're going to not use the torch here because we know there's no combat in here. Didn't get any scouting, but we'll go for the last room here. And I'll use the torch now. And that should see us okay. Open the pack, contains loot.
Packs laden with loot are often
that seems alright. And then for the last fight, let's go dark for the last fight.
Black as death.
We're not surprised, which is good. 4 spiders. It shouldn't be too difficult to fight. And this means we can get a bit more loot, both from the fight itself and from the thing behind. Well, that's quite a lot of damage, to be honest. Ouch, all on the same person. Wow. And you're going to be on death's door, aren't you? Hoo. You don't have any heal. Nobody else has a heal. But at least all these are gone. If I can kill these two before anybody else goes... No, this I can't because I've got no double hit. Let's go for 5 to 9, 70% chance to hit. So it's got a 70 by 50, 35% chance to kill. Or this one will almost definitely kill, so I'll go for this one. So only got one left. You go first. Open vein. Kill it. Good. We will continue adventuring for now. We're not going to move anywhere, so that damage isn't going to tick, so you will not go onto death's door. We will use you, and you will use a skeleton key. And there we go. Some more, a tiny little bit of a gold, but we do have a fair few heirlooms there, which is good. And there we go. That is done. So yeah, one mission, one short mission with hardly any combat in it. Takes what, 12 minutes? 11 minutes or something like that. And we came out of that fairly well. Although we do have quirks to go through, of course. You got kleptomaniac. I don't like my people having kleptomaniac, so I might get rid of kleptomaniac as a thing in this playthrough. One of the things I do, get rid of kleptomaniac wherever it is found. Fast healer, ooh, plus 10 to healing skills whilst camping on our healer. On my playtesting map in this, first other person from the stagecoach I got was an occultist, so it's a healer class, and he had a bad healer as one of his quirks, or poor healer or something like that, which meant he had minus 10% to all his healing skills. And he also, it was really bad because the occultist has a 0 to 8 as their starting healing, so yeah, you can heal for negative amounts, which is ridiculous. So we have our first shield breaker here. Let's have a look at the shield breaker class. I haven't really seen these before. This is how he looks. Let's have a look at the other outfits. Oh, I like the purple. Yeah, we'll keep purple and red. That looks really cool. So you have a fair few different nice abilities. Adder's Kiss is a blight chance. Moves him back. So here's the one that moves you forwards. Yeah, puncture, bypasses guards, breaks guard and can't be guarded. This one's armor piercing. Ooh. Yeah, you may be very good in first position. So I might actually swap the Crusader out for this guy the next time we go out. Let's also have a look in the stagecoach, see what we have. Highwayman and a man-at-arms. Unfortunately not. We've got one of those already. Not really looking at getting a full second team yet. We would need a second healer, so I was hoping it was going to be an occultist or something there. To that end, let's start spending some of this. This needs crests and deeds. We have a fair few of these. So let's increase our stagecoach network. Yeah, we'll increase this for now as well. I think I'll keep it at 3 because we do have other things to upgrade. For example, we have a tavern. Let's have a look at some of our quirks. You will only pray. You will not gamble. You are now back. You didn't really lose too much stress actually, but you're okay to go back out. You are fine to go anywhere. You will only drink. Okay, so we have somebody that will only drink. So that tells me really we want to increase the size of the bar if we can. So reduce the treatment cost and increase the number of slots. So if the caretaker goes into one of these slots, we've always got somewhere where we can rest Goddard. So that's good, we're down to 1 portrait. I think it's best to try and, unless you're saving up for one of the districts, which we don't have access to yet, it's best to use these wherever you can. We do have access to a guild now. That is also the was it portraits? And the blacksmith we have access to as well. This is the deeds. So we can increase this. Reduce cost of hero, weapon and armour upgrades. I'm going to go for that one. We have 12,350 gold. We can also go to, where is it? The Nomad Wagon. And in here we can have a look for different trinkets we can buy. We have a grave robber only and a regular debuff stone. However, in here we can, where is it? Unequip all trinkets and then sort by rarity. We do have this one. I'm going to keep this one. The stun stone I will keep for now. Although we can get rid of this one really. Now how do I sell these? Yeah, press shift and you can sell them. So I don't really care about the move stone, so we can sell that for 750. I'll keep that because it's only got good stuff on it. This one we will keep because that's the one we've just got. The arbalist one we'll keep for now as well. So it's just that one. So we've got 13,000 we can spend here. Reynold isn't going to go out on the next mission, but I don't really want to increase the decrease his stress for now. I want to leave him for now because I don't think he'll be going out for a while now. Nothing we want there. And tell you what, I think I'll actually do this as a fairly short episode today. I've got a bit of a tickly cough at the moment, so I've had to mute a couple of times to be able to cough. So I need to rest my voice for a bit, I think, at the moment. So yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time.